Good morning and welcome to Crafty Tuesday, and it's lovely to see you all again. I hope you've had a good week and you enjoyed doing your crafts that we did last week and sending them to me. It's lovely always to receive your crafts. And this week we're continuing on our seaside theme. We looked at beach huts, didn't we, last week? And this week we're going to think about boats. Well, boats like sailing boats and perhaps the boats that you might see in a little harbour or somewhere like that. And we're going to do some really quite simple crafts this week. It's not complicated. It's holiday time, isn't it? And we don't want to be spending lots of time inside. We want to be spending time actually on the seaside or maybe by the river looking at boats. So the first one I've done, and I'm going to just show you it finished and explain how I did it rather than do it for you, is this one here. And it's a very simple boat just made out of an egg carton. You couldn't really want a more simple thing than that. Get an egg box, an old egg box if you've got one at home. Just cut the top off it, this bit here, and you get left with the bottom just like I've got here. And paint it blue. I put darker blue there and then lighter blue there, but you could do it whatever colour you wanted it, really. It just depends what colour you want your boat to be. And then make some sails like that, just out of card. Just cut the shapes, draw the shapes and cut it out of little bits of card that you've got. Again, the colours don't matter. And then stick those on to, I've stuck them onto straws here. You could put them on straws, you could put them on, if you've got like a wooden kebab stick at home or something like that that you use when you have a barbecue, that sort of thing. Just stick it on, and when you've done that, stick them like that into your boats. Like that. It looks a bit like a galleon, doesn't it? Or a boat with two sails. You can see I've done the sails different sizes, because if you actually look when you're at the seaside, you'll see sometimes they are different sizes on the boat. How you stick them on, you might need to put a little bit of blue tack on them to hold them in place, or a little bit of glue, but I'm sure you can find somebody that will help you stick them on, and then you've got a nice little boat model like that. So that's the first thing we did. The second one is the old paper plate. And I started off on one here. That's what it looks like when it's finished. That's a yacht, isn't a sailing boat. Get your paper plate. Just paint the blue on it like I've done there to make the sea. It's very light there, but you can do it as dark blue as you want. And then again, you can use all your bits of scrap paper or card up, make a shape of the hull of the boat. Just cut out like a semicircle, and you could do it with Pritt stick. You don't have to use PVA glue for this or anything like that. Stick it on, stick the base on, and I used, as you see, I've used straws all along for the mast. Again, stick that on, and cut a triangle out for your sail. It doesn't have to be a regular shape. It doesn't have to be a triangle with equal sides. I don't know if you know what a triangle with equal sides is called. An equilateral triangle, but it doesn't have to be like that. It can be any shape really, because sails aren't, there can be any shape you want. And then just, again, stick it on like that. Once you've stuck it on like that, you can decorate it, and how you decorate it is entirely up to you. You might have some nice stickers. You might just want to do it with felt tip, and then yeah, there's it done. And you might want to use stickers. I've got some nice new stickers here actually. We could use those and just stick those across to make it look pretty. Or you can use it, you can decorate it with felt tip pens, or like the one I did over there, you could just decorate it with pom-poms, and you can put a little bit of decoration on the sail as well if you want, just to make it look a bit more colourful. When you've done that, you'll see this one here. See, I've just put little gem stickers on there like that. And then the ones that I've done here, as I say, you just use little pom-poms. I've got a big pot of pom-poms here, and I just fancied using those on the ones I did earlier. And then I just got a dark pencil or a felt tip pen, or you can use a Sharpie, and I just put some little birds in the sky. There's always seagulls, aren't there, around when you go to the beach. We've got lots of seagulls around our home actually, because we live quite near the sea. They make a lot of noise early in the morning. So there we are, that's the boat on the paper plate. So that's that one. And then I did this one here, which is quite similar actually. It's just some sailing boats. It's the same idea, but the semicircles with that one that I made, I just used cupcake cases like that. I expect Mum or Granny's got them in the cupboard. You just either cut them in half or just squash them in half like that. Remember to turn them the right way up, and you can just stick them on like I've done here, and you can make your sailing boat with the cupcake cases like that. You see, there we are, cut them in half like that and stick them on. Very easy. Paint the card white, blue or white card, or whatever colour, or white's better really, so that you've got your sea. And you can use your straw again for the sail, making the sail, for the mast for the sail. And cut your triangle out. I'll do it. I'm going to do a yellow sail here, because I've got a yellow piece of card. Just put glue on it. Decide which way round you want the sail to go. I'm going to have my sail that way round. And again, I've decorated it. You can decorate it with gems or however you want to decorate it. There we are, there's another one, just with a cupcake base and a few gems. We'll put some little blue gems on this one because they show nicely, don't they? On the red, can you hear my cat meowing? Oh dear, my cat wants to be part of Crafty Tuesday today. I think she's going to come and join, he's going to come and join us. So there we are, there's that one, just done with a cupcake base. And then the last one, this is slightly different. Look at this. That's like a little tug, isn't it? Or a boat that you might see in the harbour. It's not a sailing boat. This is very, very easy to make. I think they look lovely in the harbour, and I'll tell you something, they're Father Paul's favourite boats. When we go to the harbour, if we go to Portsmouth, he always likes looking at those. He thinks they're lovely boats. All you have to do, cut a circle out. You can draw around something, but it has to be quite a small circle. You can fold the circle in half. It's as simple as that. Get somebody to help you draw the circle or draw around something. Cut it out, and then when you've done that, you need to get a white bit of card that's sort of in a rectangle shape. Do you know your shapes? That's a rectangle. It's not a square. A square's got equal sides. A rectangle's got two sides the same, and then the other two sides are slightly longer. The same though. That's called a rectangle, and you just have to stick that on like I'm going to do here and show you on the back. So that you've got it like that. Then when you've done that, you need to get a red piece of card, and you make a small strip with the red bit of card. Very, very easy. And you stick that on the next layer up again. It doesn't have to be, they don't have to be the same length. They can be slightly smaller because they get narrower as they go up. But just stick that on like that. See, so you've got the red strip on like that. Then the next thing you have to do is you cut out some little black circles with a bit of black card. That's a little bit more fiddly. You would need help probably with your black circles, and you stick those on. I've just got 2 on this boat because it's a bit smaller. They're called portholes, aren't they? So people can see out. I might be able to do a 3rd one. I've got 3 minutes. I'll just do a 3rd one for you. That's it. And stick those on. And then the next thing you have to do is you have to put the funnels on with the white card. So you go onto the red, put some glue on the back, put, see in a minute, 2 bits of white card to make like the funnels. They're called funnels, but they look a bit like chimney pots, don't they? Just make them the length that you want them to be. Again, you can make them 2 different lengths. Put a little red strip on each one of the funnels, just to make it look more like a tug. Just stick the red bits on. It's all sticking, this. It's nothing more than sticking. Not difficult at all. No paints out today. You won't make a mess. Be very popular today if you do this one. You don't have to nag for the paints or anything like that. There you go. And then when it's all finished, there we are, like that. The last thing you have to do, because it's very, very important that the boat has them. Can you see that life buoy that's there? It's a ring that you throw out if somebody needs help. I think it's important that our boat has one of those. So we'll put it on our boat, just make a white circle and then just put little red lines on it. Make it look like, you must have seen those on the beach. They have them always, don't they, round by the river or round by the beach, just to make sure everybody's kept safe. Keeping safe is very much the order of the day at the moment, isn't it? We're being told how important it is to keep safe all the time. So we have to do that, and then with a red pencil or a red felt tip pen or something, just put your marks on your, can't see these very well actually, but just put your marks on there, and there you go. Look at that, your little tug. It does stand up. If you want it to stand up, it stands up. So they're in a little rock like that. So it's all about boats today. Got our tugs. 2 of them there. They're almost the same, aren't they? We've got lots and lots of different sailing boats that we've done with cake bases, like your little fairy cake bases, or you've got the one that you've made on your paper plate, and then your model, which you've made out of an egg box. So it's all about boats, and if you go down to the beach or the river today, look out for the boats. But remember, keep safe and keep away from the water. And have a good week. Goodbye.